Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. And if you don't recognize it, that's what sunshine looks like. It has been raining here since late Friday, well, late Thursday. And I'm recording this on Tuesday morning. Stopped raining last night, and as soon as that happened, my world got a lot easier. As some of you know, I'm dog sitting at the moment. And little dogs do not like to go out in the rain. And this morning I was like, come on Bob, come on Emma, come on. They did not want to come. And then finally Bob came and looked outside and noticed that it was nice out. And he led the charge, and Emma went out, and we stayed outside for about 30 minutes this morning. Everything was still wet, but the neighbor's cat, Sonic, was around to keep us entertained, and she would stalk Bob from the other side of the fence, and Emma would charge the fence and get her to step back a few inches. Cats are just super intelligent when it comes to making dogs look dumb. The cat would just back up 3 inches off the fence going, you know there's a fence here, right? I've heard that the whooping cranes are over in that field in Lamar, so I think I might head over there next, see if we can spot them. And I think those are whooping cranes out there. I see some birds in the distance just landing, and I'm guessing that's a whooping crane. We're looking at Copano Bay, and it is absolutely beautiful. You know, I was watching my buddy's channel, A Surfer. That link is in the description of this video. And he does a bunch of different things. One of the things he does is snorkels, and he lives in Hawaii, and he gets the most incredible underwater footage of fish and a lot of sea turtles. And I really like turtles, so I was kind of inspired by a video he posted yesterday. I went and to our local bookstore, and I asked for a book about sea turtles, and the lady said hardback, and I said yeah, and they also have tiny little heads. Oh boy, I apologize, that was a long way to go for that joke. There was we should have stopped at Buc-ee's. Going to that joke was so long. There's people down here. People parked under the bridge. I don't know why you park under the bridge on a day like this when it's not super hot. I think I would want a little sunshine, but I see at least 3 trucks under the bridge and a few out on the shoreline. We'll go over there in a second and take a look. I know there's a lot of flooding in the area. There's the Johnson Causeway that connects Rockport over to Lamar. Copano Bay on the left and Aransas Bay on the right. And around the corner from Copano Bay is St. Charles Bay and San Antonio Bay and a whole mess of other bays. Even Copano Bay here has some little bays over it. Sprouting off of it, Port Bay comes to mind. Pretty good wind this morning, 13 miles an hour. And it's right around 60 degrees, so there's a little bit of chill in the air from the wind. And the wind's coming out of the north, as you can tell by the waves. And yes, I am going the wrong way through this circle. I haven't blocked anyone's entrance yet when I do this. I try to look all around me, and there's nothing really moving. They made these improvements about 3 or 4 years ago to this park, and it really is nice. you have good memories of the old bridge that was here. This is the third bridge I've seen since I started coming here, but they had an old wooden bridge that went right across here. And when they put the new bridge in, they left an opening for boats to come through and basically left two really nice fishing piers. And if you go to the other side, there's actually a historical little signage, and I've done videos about that shows you the bridge and what it looked like. They called it the Coast to Coast Highway when all this was built. Protect wildlife dolphins. Notice it doesn't say porpoises. View from at least 50 yards away. Put your vessel's engine in neutral when dolphins are near. People don't do that. Do not swim with, chase, corral, tease, touch, or grab dolphins. We don't really have a choice if we swim with the dolphins. They choose to swim with us. Fines are up to $100,000 for feeding or harassing wild dolphins. Wow. I don't feed the dolphins, but I sure would like to. I think they're really cool. And then there's the number if you want to report someone. $100,000 for feeding the dolphins. It should be you can legally feed the dolphins, but you're not allowed to feed the seagulls. A dolphin has never, ever, ever pooped on my truck, as far as I know. There's the causeway. This is a great spot, especially in the heat of the summer, to go fishing, because you have the shade of the causeway. You got the breeze coming off the water, and a lot of people do take full advantage of that. There's a helicopter up there. Maybe we'll get the sound. I think the causeway is going to be in the perfect spot to block it, but you can kind of hear it. Look like a private helicopter, not a Coast Guard helicopter. Here comes someone. I waved, he stared. I put an evil curse on him. Oh, it's pretty, guys. I'm just appreciating the sunshine after 4 or 5 days of mud and rain. And I haven't been able to do much with my truck. In case you're new to the channel, I live full-time in my F-150 with a Lear topper. Someone asked, what do I like to do on Saturday nights? Well, it used to be on Saturday nights I was ready to mingle, and now I just want to stay in my truck and watch Netflix and maybe eat half a can of Pringles. So I went from ready to mingle to ready to Pringle. Aransas County Navigation District truck just drove by, and they are responsible for maintaining this area. So they're doing their thing. Mr. Grumpy Pants in the van has already exited the park. And I think, guys, we'll head over to Lamar and see if we can catch any of the whooping cranes, see if they're over there or not. And we will take, of course, the Lyndon B. Johnson Causeway. Left the pups alone for about an hour and a half. They're fine. Everyone went potty outside. That doesn't mean I won't find a few surprises when I get back to the house, but that's okay. They have piddle pads. By the way, they did use the piddle pad. Emma used the piddle pad, and I was very much appreciative of Emma. and her good aim. She left me a nice little package on the piddle pad the other day, so good for her. I'm gonna head over, guys, see if I can find us some whooping cranes. Thanks for riding along today. Did you write down that information about Emma's poop? Good. Thanks for watching.